Macaroni and cheese. Just saying it makes you feel warm inside. It's the ultimate comfort food. Simple, delicious, a big hug in a bowl, but sometimes, even a hug needs a little something extra. We're going to take this classic dish and give it a serious upgrade. Get ready for a gourmet makeover. Think creamy, cheesy indulgence, but with a touch of luxury. We're talking crispy bacon. We're talking truffle oil. Yes, you heard that right. This is mac and cheese for grown-ups who still crave that childhood favorite. Let's get cooking. First things first, let's gather our ingredients. This is the foundation of our culinary adventure, and it's important to have everything ready before we start cooking. Think of it as setting the stage for a delicious performance. Don't worry, this isn't a shopping list from a fancy food store. We're focusing on ingredients that are both accessible and affordable. You might even have most of these items in your kitchen already. We're keeping it real. You'll find most of this in your pantry already. No need to stress about finding exotic items. Simplicity is key, and we're going to make something extraordinary with everyday ingredients. Let's start with the basics. 1 pound of elbow macaroni, or you can use your favorite pasta shape if you prefer. 6 tablespoons of butter, which will add richness to our dish. 1/2 cup of all-purpose flour to thicken our sauce. 4 cups of milk to create a creamy base. 1 teaspoon of salt and 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper to season. Next we have 2 cups of shredded sharp cheddar cheese. This will give our dish that classic tangy flavor that everyone loves. 1 cup of shredded Gruyere cheese adds a touch of sophistication with its nutty and slightly sweet taste. And 1/2 cup of grated Parmesan cheese for that extra umami kick. For a bit of indulgence we have 6 slices of bacon, cooked crispy and crumbled, and 1 tablespoon of truffle oil to elevate the flavors to a gourmet level. Finally, fresh parsley, chopped for garnish. It adds a pop of color and a hint of freshness to our dish. Got everything? Good. Now let's turn this mountain of deliciousness into a feast. With all our ingredients prepped and ready, we're set to create a dish that's not only comforting but also impressively gourmet. Let's get cooking. Get a large pot of salted water boiling. This is the first step to creating our creamy dream dish. The salt in the water not only seasons the pasta, but also helps to raise the boiling point of the water, cooking the pasta more evenly. Add the macaroni and cook according to the package directions. Typically this will take about 8 to 10 minutes. Stir occasionally to prevent the pasta from sticking together. We want it al dente, meaning firm to the bite. This texture is perfect because the pasta will continue to cook slightly when we mix it with the hot cheese sauce. No one likes mushy pasta. Al dente pasta holds up better and provides a delightful contrast to the creamy sauce. While the pasta is cooking, let's make that magical cheese sauce. Gather all your ingredients: butter, flour, milk, salt, pepper, and of course, the cheeses. Melt the butter in a large saucepan over medium heat. The butter should be fully melted and slightly bubbling before we move to the next step. Whisk in the flour and cook for about 2 minutes, stirring constantly. This process is crucial as it cooks out the raw flour taste and forms the base of our sauce. This is called a roux, and it's the base of our creamy sauce. A good roux should be smooth and slightly golden in color. Gradually whisk in the milk, salt, and pepper. Adding the milk slowly helps to prevent lumps from forming, ensuring a smooth sauce. Bring the mixture to a simmer, stirring constantly until it thickens. This will take about 5 to 7 minutes. The sauce should coat the back of a spoon when it's ready. This will take about 5 to 7 minutes. Keep an eye on it and keep stirring to prevent the sauce from burning or sticking to the bottom of the pan. Be patient. Good things come to those who wait. The perfect sauce is worth the time and effort. Now, for the best part, the cheese. Use a combination of cheddar, Gruyere, and Parmesan for a rich and complex flavor. Reduce the heat to low and stir in the cheddar, Gruyere, and Parmesan cheeses until melted and smooth. Each cheese brings its own unique flavor and texture to the sauce. See that glorious cheesy lava? It's thick, creamy, and absolutely irresistible. That's what dreams are made of. This luscious cheese sauce will coat every piece of pasta, creating a dish that's pure comfort in every bite. Section 4. The Bacon and Truffle Tango. Remember that crispy bacon we talked about? Now's its time to shine. Gently fold the cooked, crumbled bacon into the cheese sauce. We want every bite to have that smoky, salty crunch. Next, the piece de resistance truffle oil. This is our secret weapon, adding a touch of luxury and depth of flavor. Drizzle in the truffle oil and stir gently to combine. Take a deep breath and smell that aroma. It's intoxicating. Section 5. a symphony of textures and tastes. By now, your kitchen should smell like heaven. The mingling scents of garlic, herbs and cheese create an inviting atmosphere that makes your mouth water. It's a sensory prelude to the feast that awaits. The pasta should be cooked to perfection. Al dente, with just the right amount of bite. This is the foundation of our dish and it needs to be just right. Drain it well and add it to the cheese sauce. This is where the magic happens. The hot pasta will start to melt the cheese, creating a luscious, creamy sauce that clings to every noodle. Stir gently to coat every single noodle in that cheesy goodness. Take your time here. Make sure every piece of pasta is enveloped in the rich, velvety sauce. And there it is, the legendary cheese pull. That moment when you lift a forkful of pasta and the cheese stretches in a long, gooey strand, it's a sight to behold. That long, stretchy strand of melted cheese is a thing of beauty. It's the hallmark of a well-made mac and cheese, promising a delightful, cheesy experience with every bite. It's what makes mac and cheese so darn irresistible. The combination of textures and flavors, the creamy sauce, the tender pasta, and that unforgettable cheese pull. Imagine this. You dig your fork in, scooping up a generous portion of cheesy pasta. The anticipation builds as you bring it closer to your mouth. You see the steam rising, carrying that irresistible scent of cheese, bacon, and truffle. It's a sensory delight that prepares you for the explosion of flavors to come. As you take a bite, you hear the satisfying crunch of the bacon. The contrast between the crispy bacon and the creamy pasta is pure perfection. The creamy sauce coats your mouth, each flavor playing its part. The sharpness of the cheese, the smokiness of the bacon, and the subtle hint of truffle all come together in harmony. This isn't just mac and cheese, it's an experience, a symphony of textures and tastes that delights the senses and warms the soul. Every bite is a testament to the art of cooking. Section 6. Time to tuck in. Serve your gourmet mac and cheese immediately. You can get fancy and divide it into bowls. Or just grab a fork and dig in straight from the pan. We won't judge. Sprinkle each serving with some fresh parsley for a touch of color and freshness. It's like a little green party on top of your cheesy mountain. Section 7. Mac and cheese, your way. This recipe is just a starting point. Feel free to get creative and make it your own. Add some sautéed mushrooms for an earthy flavor. Roast some cherry tomatoes for a touch of sweetness. Spice things up with a pinch of red pepper flakes. The beauty of mac and cheese is that it's so versatile. It's your canvas, so paint your masterpiece. And most importantly, have fun with it. After all, cooking should be a joy, not a chore. Now go forth and create some cheesy magic.